A game isn't born the same way as everything else. It isn't born merely one time, on one day, in one place. A game, rather, is born over and over again, in more places than you might even imagine. Every time, in fact, it's discovered by someone new. Every time, it penetrates a new soul.
The series is over. Battered old Stanley Cup, emblematic of the World's Professional Championship.
The notion of infinite rebirth, of course, translates into infinite possibilities, meaning that the game's evolution is never quite over, its growth never complete, its story never finished.
All right, Hank, come on now. Come on.
And so no matter where you find yourself, making the game part of your life, as a player, a teacher, or even simply an observer, becomes in so many ways an aspirational exercise. Because the game always is where your dreams can live. And one of the few places in the world those dreams can materialize into reality. This is the latest exploration into everything the game promises. The latest search for the tiny differences between falling short and rising above.
Well-earned victory celebration on the rink.
Revealing the extraordinary gifts of the chosen few who can conjure visions of the impossible on the ice. Spanning 4 teams, headed toward 2 games. To celebrate a century of hockey's infinite beginnings. The NHL Outdoor Classics. It's mid-December in the National Hockey League. A juncture for clubs to start reckoning with who they are, who they're not, and who they may be come springtime. But for 4 teams spread across a 650-mile swath in the middle of the map, the Toronto Maple Leafs, Detroit Red Wings, Chicago Blackhawks, and St. Louis Blues, the next few weeks bring with them a different, distinctive sort of anticipation. For as soon as 2017 begins, they'll be playing in a pair of games outdoors. The Wings and Leafs in Toronto on New Year's Day, and the Hawks and Blues in St. Louis on January 2nd. Both in front of massive crowds, together kicking off the league's centennial celebration, set to be commemorated across the sport throughout the coming months. Playing a real game in the open air is an opportunity to be embraced. But for the time being, as winter settles in, there are other challenges to reckon with. Quite acutely, in fact, in Chicago for the Blackhawks.
At WGN Sports, Blackhawks will be on the United Center ice this weekend, hosting an original 16, the New York Rangers. Coach Q will join us here to talk more about that game and the injury situation to Jonathan Toews and also to Brent Seabrook. I'm Andy Mazur, WGN Sports.
The Blackhawks are arguably the NHL's reigning team of the decade, with 3 Stanley Cups in the last 7 years. But of late, injuries have enveloped the roster, one of which has left 27-year-old Scott Darling unexpectedly manning the goal.
Daryl's done a great job trying to take that opportunity that he wants to be a starter one day. He's come in and given us some real good, solid goaltending.
I met you, baby, at a high school dance. It was like a fairy tale romance, just like Winnie and Peter Pan. Now you're flying off with another man.
Darling's name may not be as recognizable as stars like Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane, but his story is compelling. A native of the Chicago suburbs who toiled for years in the minors and now fills in for all-star Corey Crawford when called upon.
We technically play a little bit different, but we're kind of the same in our approach and how we carry ourselves in the locker room. Other than all his accolades and great success, it's not that big of a difference.
It's gone too far to turn around. Yeah, you climb too high and you're falling down.
It's a dream come true, you know. My whole life, since I was a little kid, I wanted to be the goalie for the Blackhawks. I was happy to get one game, and it's been 2.5 years now. I'm still here, so it's pretty exciting.
Like anywhere else, 'tis the season for parties in the NHL as well. And the gatherings surrounding the Blackhawks include their annual party for season ticket holders, where the team's biggest fans can get up close to their favorite players, from huge stars to the local boy who wears number 33.
Hi.
Hi,
How's it going?
Resident.
All right.
I just want a picture.
You know what? I don't care. Oh, sorry. There you go. Beautiful. Right, Scott. Good
Yeah,
job.
no
Nice
problem.
shutout last time.
Appreciate it. It's pretty crazy. It's funny because I have like a 1 degree of separation from everybody. Either they're from Lemont or they know somebody who knows me. It's pretty cool. You got a Kane jersey? What's that all about? At least have a Crawford jersey, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm proud to sign Kaner's jersey. Surprised you want me to depreciate it, putting my signature on there.
I'm Andy Mazur, WGN Sports.
Did you have a good time last night, Coach?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good crowd. It's always a fun get-together. I know the Blackhawks do a great job, and everybody's excited to see some of the players.
The Rangers tonight, that's a good hockey team.
They got real speed on 4 lines, a lot of skill. They're probably scoring at the best rate in the league, and they make plays, and they're dangerous. And that's something to think about tonight, that we're going to need everybody playing well without the puck.
Deflecting right toward the middle, and Darling able to sweep it aside. Great play by Scott Darling. Holden's long shot tip. Oh, good save on a redirect to keep the game scoreless. Look at Scott Darling in his zone. Darling somehow stunned by couldn't lift it. Beauty by Scott Darling. Here's a chance for Reddick running center. Oh, Darling! A spectacular move, coast to coast.
Hey, Scotty, that away.
The Hawks and the Rangers have played 60 scoreless minutes. Overtime awaits.
The box score will show 36 saves by Scott Darling, but it's the one he can't get to in overtime that'll be the difference.
Holden's the man on a change. Here they come with a shot. They score. Holden on a change.
Nick Holden for the Rangers scores the only goal of the game. At 55 seconds of overtime, the Rangers win this game 1-0.
It's a tough night to be a goalie, but Darling and the Hawks are still the top club in the Western Conference. And as the new year approaches, there will be more work for him to do, with the team's date outdoors at Busch Stadium with the Blues drawing closer and closer. In St. Louis, 50 years since the Blues began play as an NHL franchise, they've still never raised the Stanley Cup. Last season, though, was one of the club's best ever, a run to the conference finals. And the team hopes that was just a prelude to even bigger things this season, which their coach, Ken Hitchcock, has announced will be his last on the bench. And yet Hitchcock is under no illusions that the task will be easy.
I think what really hits home is when you realize that we were 2 wins away from playing the Stanley Cup Finals.
For the first time in franchise history, the San Jose Sharks are headed to the Stanley Cup Final.
You know that the heart's in here and the ability's in there, we just come up short.
You start to think about how hard it was to get there, and then how are you going to find that energy to go through it again? I think that's the key to starting a new season is, can you reconnect to new energy? We can't rely on last year's. What we're trying to convince everybody is to understand it's not about the road right now. It's about our game, and it's about us, and it's coming to an understanding of what gives us success. We've won a lot of games lately because we've had great spirit. It's gotten us wins. We've mounted comebacks because of it. You just can't live on spirit all the time, though. For us to get more consistent and build really good minutes, we got to push each other to do the right stuff.
Several key players from last year's club have departed, but their young talent has propelled the Blues to second in the Central behind Chicago. Still, as they head out on an Eastern swing, improving on a lackluster road record is a priority.
I think we're a pretty tight-knit group here. We're going to get out there and battle, and we haven't been too good on the road as of late. So stealing some points here is going to be a key. We got to start rolling on the road. What? Tell me when you have all diamonds left.
It could be a bit of a grind. I mean, I think you always want to get off to a good start on a road trip like this. You know, for us, we want to make sure we're focused on the Islanders. They've kind of been pretty hot lately, I think, as we know, and that's really all we can think about is winning that game and, you know, take it as it comes.
Barclays Center in Brooklyn, the Blues kicking off a 4-game road trip.
The magic that the Blues have at home has to parlay itself onto the road. That's just the fact of the matter.
Good start to this roadie here, boys. Hey, to the fellas.
Go ahead, go. Walk. Hard. I got it. Over. Keep going, boys. Right. Get out. Shoot it.
Now in front of Brodziak, shoots. He scores! Brodziak! And the Blues tie the game at 2.
Good job, boys. Good job. Keep putting them under pressure by making them play at their net. We're right where we want to be. On the road, tied, going to the third period. We're in a great spot. Let's go win the game. Come on, let's go.
Play hard.
Push the pace. Got to get there quicker.
For all the positive results this season, on this night, the road continues to be hazardous, as the Islanders score the lone goal of the final period and hold off the visitors from there.
And time will run out on the Blues here in Brooklyn.
The Blues let this one slide away.
It seems like you left it up to chance tonight. You know, a team trying to change things on the road, kind of disappointing to leave it up to chance.
Disappointing, you know. We just need more. We need more from people, right? Top end guys. We need more from. Can't just keep relying on guys like Fabry and Schwartz to carry the day. We're going to need more from other people there. And that's just the bottom line.
Another chance comes less than 24 hours later across the Hudson River, under which the Blues travel for a matchup with the Devils. New Jersey may be unfamiliar terrain to most of the bus, but for the team's assistant general manager, Martin Brodeur, it's a chance to look back on 21 seasons of memories, including 3 Stanley Cups.
It's just like coming back home. For me, it's a really special place. This is where my kids were born. This is where my kids went to school. They started to play hockey. My adult life is all in New Jersey. We were really successful in the years that I was here in New Jersey, and you want them to do well, but my allegiance is with the Blues now, just the way it is.
It's difficult to quantify exactly why a good hockey team might struggle on the road. Even so, the solutions are more often than not universal, centering on faith, focus, and fundamentals.
Force the mistakes. We get on them. We stay on them. Good things are going to happen. Don't give up on that hunt. That second and third effort starting to come back in here. Let's stay on it all the time. Make sure, push each other to do that stuff. Let's go to work. Come on, let's go.
Come on, man. Let's go right away.
Come on, Juice. Come on, Boo.
Here we go.
Good start, boys. Good start.
Here we go, White.
Controlling the puck from the opening faceoff, the Blues apply a heavy dose of early pressure, paying off less than 2 minutes in when Robbie Fabry finds the range.
Get up. Finish.
In the slot, Fabry shoots. He scores!
Oh, yeah.
Great pass.
Yeah! What a play, huh? Good pass, hon.
Great start for the Blues, and much sharper than they were last night in Brooklyn.
Go!
Wheel, time!
Help him!
And the horn sounds to end the first period.
We're going to have to referee. They both lost. The one team doesn't want to come here and lose 2 games on the road, right?
Boys, gotta be harder with pucks right now. Gotta be harder.
On the ice, aggressiveness can be a valuable raw material for success. And 5 minutes into the second, the Blues remain in control of the action, with Ryan Reeves ultimately reaping the benefit.
Hard on him! Speed, speed!
At the line, Pietrangelo, the shot. They score! And the Blues take a 2-0 lead.
Ryan Reeves is able to redirect it in.
Yeah, Revo!
The boys are having some fun in blue.
Paulie.
Got over, rebound. They score! Here in toe into the top corner, and it's 2-1.
Come on, boys, back at it. Let's go. Everything up here for a few minutes here, fellas. Simplify here. Get the momentum back. Go. Hey, middle. Power.
Slatera coming over. That's a trip. Tripped up, and the Blues should get a 5-on-3. They will.
You're gone.
Great chance here for the Blues to extend their lead.
A defining moment in this hockey game.
You're too good. They're gonna score.
Gotta put it at the net!
And they score! Tipped in by Schwartz. What a play!
Yeah, nice play. Nice pass, Stanky D.
The end of 2 here in Newark. The Blues with a 3-1 lead after 40.
Check the wheels, Bird. Fuck, you're gonna turn into dust. You're so fucking old.
Reaver, don't even talk to him. You got the game winner right now, for fuck's sakes. You're a goal scorer.
Last night's Islander loss snapped an 8-game win streak for goalie Jake Allen. Tonight, he appears firmly intent on starting a new run of success.
Smith-Pelly going wide, saved by Allen.
Come on, we can't go to sleep there.
One on your back, Coming, Bo.
Great save by Jake Allen.
Save, Jake.
Great job.
The night ends as it began, with a score from the surging Robbie Fabry.
Keep jumping on pucks, boys.
That's it. Now, hard, Robbie.
Fabry in on goal, shoots. He scores!
Oh, that was sick.
And he is on fire, second tonight. And they've opened a 4-1 lead. And that should just about do it. And the Blues win 4-1.
Oh, yeah, baby!
In Detroit, like in Chicago and St. Louis, hockey has meant something real for generations. But in recent years here, sports have sometimes been overshadowed by a search to recover and reclaim the pride of the citizenry. The realities are undeniable. But so too is the notion that a local team can lift spirits. A familiar concept to the Red Wings' second-year head coach, 43-year-old Jeff Blashill.
I was born in Detroit. I grew up in an era of the Red Wings when they went from not being great to being one of the best, if not the best franchises in the sport. And I was a huge fan. Sports can galvanize a city. There's no question about it. Sports can galvanize people. And we have that special opportunity to help galvanize the people in the state of Michigan and the people of Detroit and really continue and add to the resurgence here. My parents taught me two things. They taught me hard work and they taught me perspective. I know what's important in life. My job's extremely important, but family is the most important by far. You went to church?
The only thing I didn't really like about it was I was in the middle of 2 girls.
You were in the middle of 2 girls?
Yeah.
And you didn't like that?
The coach's family numbers 5 in all, wife Erica and youngest son Owen, along with his older siblings, Teddy and Josie.
I don't spend as much time with my family as I'd like, but I want to have an impact on people. I talk about this lots. When my life's over, I don't want to be judged on wins and losses. I want to be judged on the impact I've had on people. And the most important people is my family. And so I want to make sure that I always keep in perspective that let's do everything I can to be the best I can as a hockey coach. Let's do everything that I can to help our team be the best we can. But the impact I have on people, to me, will be the number one thing I'll be judged by.
Push the pace! Push the pace! Drive! Drive! Get up here! Get up here! Get up here! 2!
On one hand, the Wings are looking to continue a remarkable run, having made the playoffs every year for a quarter century. On the other, they've been bounced out of the first round 3 seasons running and have struggled so far in this campaign.
We've made the playoffs 25 straight years, been a very successful organization. We want to go out and do our best to continue that streak.
Somebody should be on that goalie every time.
We haven't gone deep lately, and that's what we want to do. For us, the streak is not the most important thing. We want to go deeper in. We want to play in June. We want to go back to that again.
This year, injuries across the roster have been at the root of Detroit's problems. Peter Mrazek has been handling the goaltending duties with Jimmy Howard sidelined since late November. Though now there's hope Howard could be returning soon.
That's it. That's it. That away, Honor. That's it.
The Wings come into their Friday night matchup with the Columbus Blue Jackets, having won 2 straight games. They begin this one promisingly strong. But in the second period, Mrazek begins to struggle.
Right in front. Oh, score! Oh, my. Wow. Why did he play the puck? Oh, my. What right in front. Another goal by Columbus, and that's just another short goal, and I wonder if Jimmy Howard's coming in.
Hey, Jimmy!
On a night where it's anybody's game, your goaltender is not as good as you'd like him to be, and problem. Jimmy Howard's coming in. Yeah. That one hit the post. Who's in front? Larkin, how did he miss it?
In the final moments, Blashill's decision to pull Howard augments both the drama and his team's offense. But the ultimate result is an empty net goal. And moments later, a Red Wings loss.
It'll roll on its side, and it's going in. Well, that kind of puts an exclamation mark on it. That last opportunity with a wide open net. Yeah.
The Red Wings will make the short trip to Canada's largest city to play on New Year's Day. In these parts, remember, hockey is the national pastime, celebrated, even cherished. And yet the saga of the Toronto Maple Leaf franchise is headlined by frustration. It's been 49 years since the club last played in or won a Stanley Cup final, the longest drought in the NHL. But a renewed focus on drafting and developing by the Leafs' new management team has injected the mood in Toronto with new hope.
Oh my goodness, what a debut!
This season, the team has been playing as many as 9 rookies a night, highlighted by 19-year-old Mitch Marner, 20-year-old William Nylander, and the number 1 pick in the 2016 draft, 19-year-old Austin Matthews. The club's coach, meanwhile, has been to the summit before, having lifted the Stanley Cup with the Red Wings in 2008. And Mike Babcock is not shy about telling any and all guests he prefers to keep his focus on winning hockey games and nothing else.
How long are you guys here? Well, how long are you here? A month? So, misery. Pure misery for a month. They're all going to say it doesn't affect anything, it doesn't bug anybody. That's good. Welcome, guys.
If everywhere else in life, bluntness of that ilk can be disconcerting, for a hockey coach, there's an efficient value in getting straight to the honest point.
Hey, whoa, that's it. We don't glide around, we drive. Get high, Naz, get up here. Come on, move it.
Let's be honest, we're a work in progress. It's going to be way more special as soon as we get better, but we need a chance to grow up.
Get ahead of him, Smitty!
Well, we need a chance to learn how to play, and we got a lot of young kids on our team now. It's going to take us some time to become a team that you can be proud of each and every night. It's not like we don't have skill. We do have skill. Just we don't know how to play.
For now, the Leafs are a teaching community, with the staff offering lessons at every turn to those just on their way.
Stop. This guy's never going to score, never in 100 years. We have to start finding this guy. Boston's going to do it a ton. We have to be standing there.
Every one of those clips, though, we had the puck, right? So they're all breakouts. So you know that practice drill we do where we forecheck, half ice?
and we don't execute, this is the shit that happens. Does that make sense? We're done here, boys.
You'll tighter to the net. Thanks.
You're part of, I think, the greatest hockey city in the world because of the way the fans are. And the fans here love their team, and they've loved their team through a lot of misery, to say the least. So now we have to turn it into a product that is rightful for our original six team and in its rightful place in the league, and that's our plan.
December's second weekend offers a business trip for the Leafs. A flight to Boston for a Saturday night affair with the Bruins. Young or old, the conventions of professional travel for a hockey club offer familiar portraits, from the team flight to the quiet bus ride to the arena, to the collection of rituals, mysterious and essential, spanning the hours and minutes leading up to puck drop.
Hey, heads up, fellas. Speed through the middle as much as we can. Be on the walls. You know what's coming there, so be aware. Okay, we're prepared. We know what we're doing. Loose and driving. Let's get started on time. Get started on time. Having some fun. Shutting the door, Mr. Anderson. On the back end, Riley Zaitsev. Up front, Komarov, Kadri, Nylander. Get going. Here we go.
There's nothing easy about coming into Boston trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Then again, out of real challenges come real rewards.
Let's get some juice in us. Get some competitiveness in us, boys.
The Bruins are one of the league's most rugged teams, meaning success tonight will be born out of resolve as much as skill.
We gotta make some plays, boys. We gotta make some fucking plays. We can go way better than this, boys.
In the early going, it's Boston that maintains control of the ice. But fortunately for the Leafs, Frederik Andersen maintains control of the net, while the game's intensity leads, perhaps inevitably, to a Toronto casualty.
In after the puck, Krejci down uncomfortably on the ice.
Fucking blow the fucking whistle! Any shove from there is dangerous as hell. Put a stick in his skates and shoved him from behind. He didn't?
From my sight line, he's side by side on him, guys.
Hey! How's that not a penalty? That's dangerous, for fuck's sakes. Even they want that to be a penalty. They don't want their D getting run into the end of the boards, do they?
Mike, I just explained to him, from my sight line there, he's side by side. The guy gives him a little time.
Right in the back.
And he will escape. Yes, escape the first period. Having been outshot 11-2 on the road.
The physical, let's move our feet. We're gonna be a lot fucking better here, huh? They can't skate. They can't skate with us. Put it behind them, go get it. Grind them down. Ready to weather the storm for us. Let's take advantage now.
Our number one skill is skating. Okay? So we got to fucking skate. And then you got to get two hands on your sticks and win some puck battles. You can't go buy pucks. We weren't competitive at all that period. We're a way better hockey club than that. Let's get fucking competitive, boys. That's not good enough. So get dialed in. Let's get skating. The puck goes in every single time. We got it? We're way better. Let's be better. Come on now. Here we go.
When the puck's dropped again, the Leafs indeed seem invigorated, with the visitors starting to get chances as Andersen continues to sparkle in net.
You gotta win your battle, boys!
What a save! Beauty of a save by Frederik Andersen.
Protect your stick and get it in! That's a skill! That's it, that's what we need! Let's get heavy on our sticks! Get heavy on our sticks! Get pissed off and compete!
And sure enough, the team's youth heeds the coach's call.
Matthews shoots, he scores! Toronto scores first in Boston. Nylander the blue line, Hunwick to Jake Gardner into a crowd, the tip, they score! Zach Hyman with the tip in front of the net. Toronto leads 2-0.
Bozak, your legs up!
And after the Bruins half the deficit, some veterans get in the act as well.
Centering pass, Van Riemsdyk scores! What a play by Bozak!
Fucking right!
Good job, White. Fucking rights.
Slow start, big finish. Frederik Andersen and the Toronto Maple Leafs have defeated the Boston Bruins for the second time this season, 4-1.
In a long season, the small gaps can be just as important as the action. And on an off day for the Blues in Minnesota, Robbie Fabry, Joel Edmondson, and Ty Ratty seek out a taste of some well-recommended local fare.
The biggest thing with road trips is the bonding. It's a lot of fun, a lot of jokes, and a lot of good times come from the road, and it's good to build for a team.
I'm getting so fired up right now. It's nice to have close buddies and that close-knit group, and it goes to the whole team though. It's a real close team and one of the closer teams I've ever been on. Corner well spent.
What did you get?
Winner.
Starburst.
Juicy Lucy's here.
Wow. This is amazing.
I wonder if there's any places like this in St. Louis.
Good luck, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Minnesota Wild fan, it will whoop your butt, but that's fine.
Thank you.
Blues trying to win 2 in a row on the road for the first time this year.
Change can come fast in the NHL. Last year, the 20-year-old Fabry was a Blues rookie, just hoping to contribute. Now, he's at the center of the St. Louis attack.
Last year was a great start to my career. It was a great team to be a part of, a good run we had. I learned so much. When coming into this year, I'm not a rookie anymore. I wanted to, maybe have a bigger role, have a bigger opportunity. And it's been a little bit of an adjustment, but it's been a pretty good start.
Fabry, he appears to be really sharp out there.
He's good because he's tenacious. It doesn't matter how small he is. He out-battles and out-wills a lot of players. Yeah!
I'm really finding my stride now, really, finding my game, finding what makes me successful night in and night out. I've always played a lot bigger than my size. I guess it's just in me, and it's the way I play. I just try to compete and not get outworked.
In off a stick, and Fabry heads the other way for the Blues. Fabry spin around the move. Now in front, great feed, a shot, they score!
I mean, Fabry just doesn't stop moving.
Fabry's assist cuts a 2-0 deficit in half, but that's as close as his team will get. The plot line and the ending are familiar. The road has come back to bedevil the Blues.
And that'll do it as the Wild win it 3-1.
Where are we going in here? Right here? Go ahead, guys. How's it going, guys?
Andrew, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I brought you guys some donuts and coffee. I don't know if you guys are interested, but
yeah. Andrew,
how's it going? Andrew, nice to meet you guys.
Good.
Good. How are you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Thank you for those cups, by the way.
I'll take credit. We'll do the one. I got the one.
Andrew Desjardins grew up in Lively, Ontario, but since 2015 has enjoyed adopting Chicago as his new home, which means he's happy for opportunities like this one to visit some Chicago firemen on behalf of his team.
We got my wife, Mandy, and my son, Ames, who's turning 2 in January. We're just giving our thanks to the police and the firemen for everything they do.
We appreciate all you do and the joy you bring to the city. But now you and the Cubs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You and the Cubs.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting for sure.
Yes.
I was sitting in the locker room and I remember because we had the game on.
If hockey players are sometimes regarded as heroes, this is a chance to make sure the figures who put their lives on the line for the city know how much they're appreciated. And their fans come in all ages.
Look at that. Oh, that's a pretty cool outfit, eh? Come on, buddy. Whoa, look it. Let's go up. Don't touch anything. No buttons. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Meep, meep. These guys fight fires. Eh? Thanks a lot for everything you guys do, too. Thank you.
You guys keep doing what you're doing, too. Thank you. Next time, bring that up. All right. Yep.
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Dell will play it behind the net up the far side. Panarin had the puck for a moment, lost to the Klingberg. Stars come back 3-on-2, now 4-on-2. To the slot, there's a shot, they score!
Change, man.
I gotta be better, man.
Go, Bryce!
A few nights later on the ice, Desjardins is of a very different mindset, struggling along with his team against the visiting Stars. But then, as they're wont to do, the Hawks find a way.
Wide, fires, he scores! Marian Hossa let it rip from out near the left point. What a shot!
What the fuck is that?
Backhand! Save is made by Linton, a rebound score! And Anisimov beat the Stars defense.
Great play, Rolsey. Better.
What a pass. Keith high slot. Winds up, gave it to Panarin. He scores! From the bottom of the left wing circle, a one-timer by Panarin.
On this night, there are many key contributors for the Blackhawks.
That's a great game, guys. All time. Boss, big goals. I gotta go hard. See how this one.
Darling chooses to reward Ryan Hartman with the team's championship belt. Back in Detroit, there's one Red Wings family very much in the holiday spirit. Tonight, goalie Jimmy Howard will be starting a game for the first time in 2 weeks. And wife Rachel and sons Henry and James are excited to send him off.
Hey boys, Daddy's going. Give me Knuckles. Boom. All right, I'll see you after, buddy. Love you. Oh, Knuckles? You're gonna give me Knuckles?
Good luck, go Red Wings.
Thanks. See you guys after.
Say bye.
They both love playing hockey, especially down in the basement playing mini sticks. So it's fun to be able to do that with them. You know, when I get the time and we're home and not on the road.
For the Wings, Howard's return couldn't be coming at a better time, as the opponents in town, the Philadelphia Flyers, are riding an 8-game win streak. Howard could prove critical. But it will all be for naught if Detroit's slumbering offense doesn't awaken.
Simple, fast hockey here. Simple, fast hockey. And that, Howie. Got Greener, DK, Larks, Glenny, Niels.
Let's go here, Red. Come on, boys. Come on, up.
In the net, hey, Tats, hit the net. Make him make saves. Come on, Denver. Come on, Power. Let's go, boys. Get shots, boys. Get shots. Let's get pucks on the goalie. Get pucks on the goalie. Stay up.
Shot save made by Stolars.
Stay up, D. Stay up, D.
Oh, Detroit is buzzing right now. They're close.
Great job. Great job. Little one, Yerks. Let's play a little simpler here. We need more shots. Oh, nice try.
Save made by Howard.
While Howard's biggest fans enjoy a night past bedtime, on the other side of the ice, the goalie's teammates continue to force the issue. Perhaps relatedly, tensions continue to mount.
Can somebody explain it to me, or are we just going to have a yelling fest? They're yelling the whole time. I can yell the whole time, too.
Well, when he comes over, you can ask him.
If he wants, I can just fucking yell, too. Like, they've been yelling nonstop. That's the way. Lots of pucks to the net. Everything to the net. That's the way to shoot it. That's the way to shoot it.
Howard, good test here early in the second for both netminders.
Come on now, let's battle here. Got to battle for pucks.
Philly's starting to gain their legs a little bit.
Square them up. Down. Stay right up on him.
Big hit by Steve Ott. And that'll do it for 40 minutes. Boy, nothing to show yet.
Fucking brutal in there. We had 3 times as much ozone time as they did. Okay, but they outshot us. We want to score. We have to commit to putting pucks on the net. Get pucks to the net. Get pucks to the net. Now, we've been here lots. It's time for us to answer the bell. It's time for us to go out and have a period where we're all over them. Not a period where we're sitting back, a period where we're all over them. We got to answer the bell here, boys. Let's go.
Hey, boys, come on in here. All right, Red, here we go, boys, huh? Mikey? Come on, Howie boy, let's fucking go here, fellas. Let's find this one here.
Bonwall, that one was tipped wide.
walking in. Nice save by Howard. Jimmy Howard's been really sharp tonight, hasn't he, man?
Solid, really solid.
Great job, great job. Let's get pucks on the goalie, get pucks on the goalie.
There's a nice stretch pass for Franz Nielsen. Walks in and can't pull the trigger. Finally does. Wide open net. Are they going to count it? No, and wave it off. Close. That came off its mooring.
Philadelphia penalty. 2 minutes for delay of game. No goal. The net was off its moorings.
Larkin with a drive. Stolar's made the save to cover up. Oh, and a nice save made by Strola. He's been so darn good.
That power play early in the third and another a few minutes later reaped plenty of chances, but no scores for Detroit. Still, across the ice, Howard's own shutout continues, and amid the frustration for both sides, an altercation seems almost inevitable.
Holy fuck.
Look out, look out.
There we go.
You know what happened here? Kevon got dirtied by somebody.
And let's take an exception
he went
to
right after somebody. Oh,
it's
my
right
God.
out of Michael Raffle.
Wow.
Tugs him down.
Even I wouldn't do that. That's fucking dirty, man.
Rosado with a shot. Glove save made by Howard. Oh, save made by Howard. One-timer. Blocker save. And Howard gobbled up, no rebound. These goalies have stolen the show, haven't they? And we're going to 3-on-3 hockey.
No score after 60 minutes of play.
We need a fucking momentum change here. Let's go now.
Flyers with most of the possession in the first 2 minutes of this overtime.
Yeah, they've been the better team so far in almost 2 minutes of the OT.
They're all tired because they defended so much. They got no gas left to go offensively.
There's a 2-on-1 down low. Walking in. Shot. Oh, what a save by Howard. Oh, denied the Flyers again.
Oh my God.
Intercepted by Simmons. Now a 3-on-2. Kovalov in front. Shen scores. Philly wins it in overtime.
Hell of a game, Howie.
Thought we were playing good structure, forechecking well, playing good in their own end. Howie's good again, and the only thing we're missing is goals.
Our guys try their asses off. They want to win. There's no question about it. It has nothing to do with an effort thing at all. We got to find ways to win these games at home, and we're in tight games like this. We got to find ways to win.
They can take collective solace in the effort. And for Howard, further consolation will come with the reminder that at least 2 young fans won't ever hold a loss against him. The next morning, a day off gives the Red Wings a chance to get away from the disappointment of the loss. And for teammates and roommates Luke Glendenning and Dylan Larkin, balance can come out of getting in the holiday spirit.
How do these work? It's good to get your mind off of hockey and away from the rink and get in the holiday spirit. Where are the extension cords?
Inside somewhere. Go. When you're on the road a lot, it's hard to make anything feel like home. I think the holidays kind of remind everyone of family time, and so I think it's important. Did you find one?
It's not even close.
We have a green one. I'll go get it here. His decorating skills are improving every year, and who knows what it'll be next year.
Watch it light up, boys. Oh,
nice.
It's a little uneven, but it's all right.
What do you mean?
No, it looks pretty good.
I know. I know what you mean. Perfect.
Back on the ice one night later, the frustration abruptly returns as the Wings turn in a disheartening performance against the last-place Coyotes.
This man's got to be wondering, what can we do different? Tonight is a real tough one to swallow because it's a game you really, really were supposed to win.
This was the homestand that was supposed to be a launching point back into playoff contention. Instead, it's begun with 3 losses, with tonight's defeat particularly painful. And that leads Captain Henrik Zetterberg to close the dressing room doors and address his team.
That first period could have been the fucking worst first period in a long, long time. And that's the effort. That's the fucking battles. It's nothing to do with passing and receiving passing, or it's just the fucking heart. But the fucking want to play better. We have 5-game homestand here. We need our points. We all know where we fucking are the standings. These are the games we have to be better at. If we played good today, we lost, fine. But we pissed this one away. It's going to be too late soon. We all know it, but we got to stick together. We can't start complaining, pointing fingers at everyone. Starts next game here. We're going to win that one. We're going to win the next one. It starts with one game, 60 minutes effort.
"200 miles away the same night, the mood in the Maple Leafs dressing room is not much brighter, even with the team leading the Sharks after 2 periods. Toronto's struggled to put away games of late, which explains their coach imploring them not to let up.
We're ready. Come out jumping. Speed through the middle. Play heavy. Game's tied. Let's go get another one. That's how we want to play. Be fucking relentless. Let's go. Come on here.
Next one's big here, boys. Come on.
Get her going here, boys.
Going blue, going!
Hey, gotta want this.
But the Sharks get 2 late third period goals to tie it, leading eventually to a shootout on the Air Canada Centre ice.
Shooting first for the Leafs, Mitch Marner.
In on Jones, stop. Oh, fuck. And Joe Pavelski will shoot for San Jose. Pavelski in on Anderson. Barno.
Oh, let's win this fucker, boys. It's winner.
Matthews 1 for 3 in the shootout so far this year. In on Jones. Austin Matthews winds in. Stop. And now Couture to give San Jose the lead. In on Anderson scores. And now Soshnikov has to score to extend it. 0 for 1 so far this year. Soshnikov on Jones. Turned away and the Sharks win it. A come from behind 3-2 shootout win. They trailed 2-0 in the third. Scored twice in 2 minutes and 7 seconds and then win it in the shootout.
This team seems to struggle a little bit with the shootout this year. Is that surprising given the amount of skill a lot of guys on the team have?
I mean, anytime you go into a shootout, you can't get too high when you win them, can't get too low when you lose them. So at the end of the day, we just take the positives. Obviously, we got to stay out of the box a little more and to give ourselves an opportunity to win. But we let that one slip away.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's pretty unacceptable. We put ourselves in a really good position. We do so much work to get that lead and hold on to it, and then we got to figure out a way to be able to close out these games.
The next day, Mike Babcock is back early at the team's practice facility. The coach keeps his office sparsely decorated, with some family photos, a few small piles of books from a perhaps predictable genre, and just one framed item on the wall, a tribute to the last Maple Leaf team to win the Stanley Cup.
I think we're going to work hard every single day and get better. We're a little behind where we want to be, but we're right there. We need a win tomorrow bad. Well, I hate to say it, that's just the business we're in. I say it every day. My wife says, I'm sick of hearing that. It's a big day today. We got to get a win. It's a big day. That's the NHL. We got tons of kids. We got tons to be excited about. When you walk out of the rink and you didn't win, she's a hard business, especially when you're addicted to winning. So it's about the challenge, simply. And when we get it done here, it'll be all worth it.
While most of the team's headliners are part of its youth movement, Babcock relies on veterans like alternate captain Tyler Bozak to offer lessons big and small along the way.
I think he expects me to be a leader on and off the ice. I think he expects me to, set a good example, work hard on and off the ice, like I said, and just be a good role model for the young guys and kind of, teach them as much as I can about how to be a pro and, what it takes.
Bozak is the longest tenured member of the club. And like many other 30-year-olds, he has to balance his professional obligations with some personal ones.
You see life a lot differently once you have your child. It's been awesome. It's been just a blessing to be able to have him. He's so much fun all day.
Do you want to show them your skates?
Before I'd come home and I'd think about hockey and, kind of worry about things that have been happening. Now when you get home and your son's there and you're playing with him, it's nice to be able to forget about all that stuff. Where's your belly? There's your belly. Where's your hair? Yeah. Where's your nose? Yes.
It's just so cool to see him as a dad because he's so charismatic and compassionate and just loving towards Cannon. I feel like he really naturally transitioned into the role.
Nice.
Can I have a kiss? Mwah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Daddy's turn. Come on.
Daddy kiss.
Thank you. Oh. I feel like we've been in a lot of close games where, you know, we could have won and we just, you know, haven't really figured out how to win those tight games yet. But it's been a fun year so far and we got lots to improve on, but I think, you know, things are looking really good for the future.
The Blackhawks convene at the airport to head to New York for a matchup the next night with the Rangers. A quick chance for payback after their home loss to them a few nights earlier. But as they exit New York, Two Faces disembarking serve notice this meeting will be a bit different. As it appears, both Brent Seabrook and Jonathan Toews will be returning from their injuries. The clubs held up well for a few weeks without two of their best players, but no one's under any illusions they haven't been missed.
Taser adds some elements to your team game, be it in the face-off circle, offensively, defensively, special teams. You know, he's such a competitor, and it's you know, it's been tough on him not being a part of it for a while and watching. So he's excited about getting back in here, and but he gives you so many more options as a coach in all situations.
Doesn't look like the guys need me that much. They've been playing pretty good, but I don't know, anytime you're out for 3 weeks or whatever it is, feels like a long time to be away from the group, so it'll be fun to get back in there. Go, Bradman, one-timer. Go, Biscuits.
Let's go. Good to have you back, Toes. Good to have you back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on, don't see high stepping out there. Nice little sleep in this morning. Feeling good.
All right, boys, let's start here. Let's go! Hey, boys, let's have some fun out there. Hey, boys, get the legs going. After one.
Blackhawks in New York for their only regular season visit. Jonathan Toews right onto the ice for the opening faceoff after a 9-game absence. Hayes will shoot it right on, and a save by Darling. Though he finds Kane with a one-timer tip. Oh, good save on a redirect.
Side away, Don, side away.
Both goaltenders pick it up tonight where they left off in the United Center on Friday night.
It's up. Hit. Go, whoa. Vinny.
Looking for TBR. Oh, a good save by Runta on a Van Riemsdyk redirect.
Watch it. Right on, battle.
TBR, who's really had a couple of really solid games trying to find his form, and he has the last couple of outings. And playing with some confidence.
Step, go.
For Hawks defenseman Trevor Van Riemsdyk, the night has added meaning. The Middletown, New Jersey native has family and friends in the stands. A group thrilled to watch him get the scoring started 5 minutes into the second.
Cuts in center, and here's Van Riemsdyk, he scores! TBR set up by Panarin, and the Hawks cash. It's 1-0.
The season scoring number 57, Trevor Van Riemsdyk. The assist to number 72, Artemi Panarin, and number 15, Artem Anisimov. Down to the goal by the team. Van Riemsdyk is first from Panarin and Anisimov by the team.
Go. Behind us. You got me. Good jump. Low.
Then a turnover by Seabrook. That's a shot deflected wide. Rebound. Oh, they scored. Darling didn't know where it had gone.
I think this puck came up and over the net pad. Now the question is did he touch this puck below the height of the crossbar?
We got a goal right now on the ice unless you guys tell us that it was directed off the glove.
Foss gets it, he gloves it, and then he knocks it out of midair, Pat.
After video review, the call on the ice has been confirmed. We have a good goal.
That's a good goal.
So the Rangers have tied it.
Skate.
The tying goal reverses the momentum, and New York dictates the action for much of the rest of the period. But with just over a minute remaining, the Blackhawks come through again.
Campbell centered it, he's off, he scored! Yeah! What a play, Brian Campbell! A perfect setup for Artem Anisimov, point blank. He buried it, and the ex-Ranger puts the Blackhawks in front.
He puts it right in the wheelhouse of Artem Anisimov, and he makes no hesitation at all.
The Rangers' chances continue all the way to the game's final minutes, but Scott Darling's presence remains formidable.
Oh, Darling, a great save! What a save by Darling!
Bolstered by some key reinforcements, the Blackhawks have claimed another victory.
And the horn goes. Hawks win. The Blackhawks come into New York and pick up their 12th one-goal win of the year. That leads the entire league. There you go, TV on. Hell of a goal.
It's a big win for the whole team, but particularly sweet for Van Riemsdyk, who came up big so close to home.
Great game, boys.
Good game, Krugsy. All right, first off, Johnny, Steve, welcome back. Nice first game back. Artie, nice goal. Way to kick, Scotty. Gotta go with Reamer, number 1.
Just think back all the times when you're little and you watch all those Rangers games, and then you can score one here. It's really special to do it here with my parents here, my aunt, and a few buddies in the crowd. So it was definitely a cool thing.
Blackbird song is over now.
It's mid-December in the National Hockey League, and they are 4 parts of the season's ever-evolving story. 4 teams in the midst of an odyssey that will continue to challenge and reward them in ways yet to be revealed. They're each in the midst of their own narratives, finding hope in different forms, encountering struggle in different guises.
No more time for crying tears.
But for the players in these dressing rooms, wearing these uniforms, representing these cities, their path through the schedule will in a few weeks' time land them collectively in a pair of distinctive spotlights. New Year's Day in Toronto and January 2nd in St. Louis. Outdoors, they'll commemorate a century of history. But on the path there, they'll continue their exploration of what the game has in store for them. Next week, the Blackhawks and Blues face off in a prelude to their January 2nd showdown, while the Maple Leafs and Red Wings look to heat up before their matchup on New Year's Day.